Some part of me wants to disappear with you. My soul and all that I could afford. So only gonna fall into what you explore.
The absolutely infamous MT Meow making a comeback. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stunky, and welcome to Unbroken versus Geeks for Life, a 4v5. Yeah. Probably not the best of wars to have had promised casted, but KP, he promised to cast it, and it's 4v5. Let's see. No, Crash still not on. They could be going the whole war without a fifth. Chateau de Bowser. I'll add DC points or missing player points at the end of the war, by the way, just so that we... just if they're needed at the end of the war and it's actually close enough where it looks like it's worth it. But going to be getting N64 Bowser's Castle here. Let's see, what can they do on N64 Bowser's Castle? It's definitely an interesting track in terms of spots, but going to be seeing G4L Roro there with a Jap line. Ooh, controversial French player playing with Japanese line. Controversy galore right now, but G4L putting quite a strong lineup up. They've got Hakim, they've got King, they've got Nico, they've got Frozen. Can't remember their fifth off the top of my head, but I'm sure it'll come to me. Unbroken having to use Luke, KD, Mizdre, and oh god, Gray. I think Gray. This Mega for King could be good. Going to be hitting a wall, but has to do it to avoid KD on the banister. G4L actually getting blued, taking Luke down with them. King in first place is what we've got now. And for people who are asking, this is the only perspective we have set up right now. There may be others, but this was the one we were given in particular. King's still in first place, doing quite well to break away from, I believe, Luke in second. Might actually be Nico in second, I can't remember. But, no, it's KD in second, actually. I do apologise. There's quite a few Daisy players in this room. KD getting a good snipe on King there, but getting slowed down immediately. Nico, actually the bagger. I apologise for that. Nico deciding to bag. Unbroken shocking there. Hang on, is Nico bagging? Or am I just blind? No, he's got a TC, he's not bagging. That was very strange. My mind just decided to blank there, but fourth place for King right now. This red not going to be helping him as Hakeem and yeah, a lot of G-throw around him. Talking about Hakeem, he has his own reds to worry about. That's not going to be target powering them. Opting not to actually slow down to go for that shroom, but it's okay. They're not close enough for it to matter. Roro getting the shroom, I believe, there. Beating KD on the line. Unbroken actually winning that. I know, unbelievable. Unbroken winning that in a 4v5 situation. 31 to 19. I've typed to 1 and it's not accepted it. There we go. It wasn't showing up on my thing for some weird reason, but 31 to 19 is what the score is. Okay, yeah, so we're going to be seeing Delfino Square come out from some of the G4L members. Going to be seeing a bit of a miscommunication maybe with the DK tracks. Someone going for DK Mountain in there, I believe Luke getting DK Mountain. The rest of them wanted DK Jungle Parkway, but what can you do? That's a notification to tell me that KD's live on Hitbox, but I'm not sure I have Hitbox on live streamer. We'll have a look soon. Okay. Oh, King does actually get slow-moed by Hakeem with his banana. Hakeem has been in Charge Brigade. Quite a few good clans, actually, Hakeem's been in, but maybe a bit rusty at the moment. And King with these shrooms. Shrooms, not exactly the most useful item on this track, actually, but this is like highly cannon dodge. Talking about cannon dodge, will we see one? Not there. Not there either, no. No cannon dodge lap 2, no early cannon dodge, but maybe on lap 3. I'm going to be seeing some shrooms for King as KD and I believe Grey maybe in... Oh, actually, it looks like KD may have bumped Grey off the track. Luke also failing. Roro getting the dodge, but I'm not too sure that helped G4L, really. G4L getting hit by the bomb and being hit off. So, as we get to the final lap. Looks as if King's actually managed to red his own team. Not sure how that's happened, but he's managed to. Pow not going to be affecting him whatsoever, but kind of needs a good item here to be able to catch up to the two Unbroken players. The blooper, the exact item he needs. So Nico and King there. King getting not target shot. Oh my. That was close, but not quite. Bit late of a pow though. And Mizdre overtaking King on the line. Unbroken again winning that race, I think. Yep, Unbroken winning that 27-23. Don't think this is the side of Geek for Life that you wanted to see, losing to a 4v5, but definitely an interesting moment. I think Frozen's bagging in a 4v5 for the sake of it. In reality, looking at the points, it's not working out for them. For those who don't know, I believe it's 50 points a race, which is how I've been calculating it. And we're going to be getting Delfino Square. Delfino Square, a track that G-Frail wanted the race before, didn't get it. They've got it now. Let's see what King does. Might want to be going for maybe a golden or a star early on. Mizdre getting slowed a bit. Having to try outlining King here. Slowing down for a box herself, actually. King not making that. Not making that at all. I believe Frozen actually was the person who took the box for King there, but King did manage to get a box. TC from that box, unfortunately, though, for him. Gonna have to be passing that on to maybe his teammate if they have a dodge. If not, then he's dipping a bit. Now he's gonna be taking a bit of a dive down the positions again as Mizdre passing him. Sorry. That moment when you assume their gender. There's a bill for King. This could be a good shock dodge potential, but you never know. You can see Frozen there actually at one of the sets, so could be potentially in trouble here if he's causing any penalties, but looks to me as if King's going to just be using that to catch up. No dodge whatsoever. Unbroken are in actually really, really good spots. They're both the daisies at the top, I believe, if Nico is in Funky Kong. So they're doing really, really well. Gone both ways. The minimap doesn't show any form of troll there from players. But that golden, bit late for the golden to be coming through. Might help him, but not actually gain a spot. Nearly actually hits the back green, but you see Frozen there, trying to not get in the way. There's a blue. Blue going to be hitting. Spot how that wasn't even Frozen's shock. Oh dear. Not great. Not great on the side of G4L there. That's going to be another 31 to 19, I believe. Let me quickly do the calculations on that one. 16 plus 15. Yeah, 31 to 19. So, Unbroken are up 28 after 3 races in a 4v5. Not including DC missing players. DK Jungle Parkway. DK Jungle Parkway coming out for a lot of the Unbroken players. For some weird reason, King going for it. Oh no, not King, sorry. But one of the G4L members, sorry, he's got a... I'm just recognising the red glasses. For some weird reason, that's my way of identifying him. But there's 2 with red glasses. King went for a repick of Delfino Square, so I don't know what he's doing. BC3 coming out there. Also apologies for the small breaks between races with commentary if I am having a drink of water or something, but my throat, given that I'm solo casting, is having a bit of a burn. Going to be seeing Luke. This is the kind of track where Luke and KD could probably break. With the back spammer hitting 2 of the G4L members, I could see the break happening even more. That's not going to be hitting Grey, but this Bill, he has to make the shortcut here. Does he? No, he doesn't. A couple of the people have already made the cut, but looks to me like the Daisies are doing really, really well. Using that golden there. Not sure if he's going to get a chain, actually. Nope, misses it. Misses the chain by about half a second, as I thought. Gets another golden, though. Could be able to take the shortcut here. Just got to wait and see what can happen at the shortcut. There's blocked shortcut. Can't take. So, first is running it. I can tell you first is running right now. I think first's in the bag. So, that's promising. But you can see KD right behind King here. King trying to get bump off, but not happening. That blue being thrown, not going to actually do too much, I don't believe, but... Target blue? Target blue. No, not target blue. Sorry, he spun out for quite a long time. I was very confused there, but not a target blue. Another blue. I've just seen another blue in the air, have I? Luke getting readied immediately. There is the blue getting first place. I believe maybe Hakim. In comes a shock. Luke has a mega! Luke may have just saved the race for Unbroken. Yep, Luke there, saving it from being a top 2 with a lucky pull of a mega, but finally, G4L with a winning race, I believe, as Frozen runs. 29, 31 to 19. So, 108 to 92, plus DC points, which I will add right now, actually. 120 to 92. G4L lost that by 28. Actually, just so I remember, just so I don't forget to put the scores in, there we go. There's the extra 24. G4L pretty much have to catch up a 52-point deficit, including missing player. Bit of salt there, I believe, in the chat, but I won't comment on it too much. Apparently KD's live on Twitch as well as Hitbox. He must be using multi-stream or something like that. I'll see if I can set him up. We are going to be getting an N64 DK's Jungle Parkway. Apologies, you will hear KD for a few seconds, I believe, if we have the player start. There you go. So we've got that. That's KD. Sorry, it's a bit zoomed at the moment, but that is KD. We'll have him for the next race, but King with a golden. I think that's the red that hit KD, actually. KD a bit further ahead than King on the streams. King having to use this golden sparingly. Hits the roof. What a hit. What an absolute hit, son. Luke getting hit out first place. That's unfortunate for him. Let's see. Can they recover? No real worries here at this point in time for Geek for life. There is actually a blue hitting Hakeem there, but King still first. Nico second place. Let's see what King can do. It's getting overtaken by Grey. Nico overtaking them. That's a lucky shroom. That lucky shroom means that they get to cannon dodge top two. Top two getting that cannon dodge. King second place with a red. That should be enough protection. That is protection for the single red. Does Grey have three? Well, there's definitely a blue coming in to hit Nico. And a red coming in to hit King. And Grey's managed to get first place, I believe. Another blue, though. The blue's going to hit him. Luke hits the wall. And it's... No! On the line! Oh, my days! That was a cluster, wasn't it? That was absolutely fantastic. There we go. That's the final standings. Oh dear, 23, 27, 29, 29 to 21. That was interesting, wow, that was good. Okay, let's quickly see if I can get... Can I get KD's name sorted? Is that a thing I can do? Okay, there we go. There's KD. We'll look at him for a minute or two. Again, apologies, it is zoomed in a little bit. My filters... Oh, we can get rid of the sharpen there. Apologies about that. Okay, that's how he's cropped it. I can see. I see now. There we go. But green's coming out for KD. He also has a shroom. Apologies as his stream may get a little bit small for a moment. KD using that shroom to be able to take the shortcut. Let's have a quick look at King. He himself has got a bill in 7th place. KD, on the other hand, a bit further ahead in the race, so we'll stick with him. The song is not The Climb. The song you're listening to, at least, is not The Climb, I don't think. No, this is Karma Fields, Build the Cities, but... KD getting into the 3rd lap, throwing another random green out. And a shot coming in. Not sure who's dodged. Looks like G4L actually, with a star and a bill dodge there. We'll switch to King after the race, but looks like King actually pulled the TC. Does KD get past? He does not know. Okay. Definitely an interesting turn of events there, but that shock does help G4L quite heavily. 23, 29, 31 to 19. Okay, so we are now, Tom can't count, 5 races. Yeah, I'm really having that kind of day when I can't even count. But hopefully, oh, Toad's Factory, that's a pick. That is a pick coming out from King. Coming out from a few of the G4O members, actually, but we'll see how well Toad's Factory does for them. That's if they get it, though. Remember, there's many tracks. Yep, they get it. There we go. Yeah, okay, so... let's see, Toad's Factory, can they do it? Let's have a quick look at KD overtaking King, only to get overtaken straight away. And then they overtake King. Luke getting sniped in the air. What a random green there from King. Bit of a wall bounce there, but Hakeem having to combat KD to try getting in a first. Green hits King. Banana that he threw didn't hit KD though. Looks like King gets hit around the turn there. KD as well getting hit, but King nearly getting back spammed. Oh god. Should be. Oh my god, that's close. I wouldn't want to be there, but he's gonna have to use some shrooms. What we can basically sell... Oh my, okay, so it's basically a battle between King, Hakeem, KD, and I believe Luke. KD gets past that thundercloud, gets past it back! Oh, King, you're getting hit, I think. No! Looks like KD actually losing out on that. Grey, though, could potentially slag King. Nope. Grey hits a back spam there. King managing to get into third. Can he retain it for 5 seconds? Looks like he can. Let's see. What will the scores show? Yeah, that's G for a... Oh, what? Oh, okay. What on earth is top 3 in a 9-player room? Top 3 plus 2 points. What's top 3, Tom? Don't know. Haven't remembered. Let me have a quick check on that. Definitely sped past the scores. That's not what I was expecting. Okay, I'll make a note of that. Top 3 plus 2 points. We'll have to find that one out soon. But yeah, let's have a look at what tracks get picked. We are going to be getting a Bowser's Castle here. And Bowser's Castle, probably good for the top 3 that G4L have. Oh, the bomb! The bomb is going to be hitting King, actually. Seems to have claimed another person, though. And that other person has immediately been claimed by a random green as well. Let's see. King getting a star. That's a good item. Good item to predict any form of target shock, at least. So maybe it will benefit him. We'll never know until he uses it. Going to be trying to get some of these geyser tricks, but gets 2. There's a bill coming in. Not sure if that's a bill to predict or a bill just to catch up, but King definitely not using his star, so there's the dodge. That's the dodge. And he therefore gets a golden in second place, third place. There we go. And he's using that golden all the way up to Hakim. Gets a box. Box is going to be a banana. Gets blued immediately for his troubles. There we go. That's what you can do. In reality, though, there's only a few people in between King getting first. Most of them G4L. So, you shouldn't need to worry too much. Oh, he's throwing a red at Grey. Not going to be working there. Might see him. Yeah, he's going to be using the golden here. Not going to be able to chain at this next set, but if he doesn't get hit by Luke... Oh, no. Oh, Misdre! That's another option, isn't it? And a shock comes in. Shock maybe to get them before boxes? You never know. Not benefited them too much, though, if it is an unbroken shock. King going for the lovely event there. Let's not. There we go. Thank you. Okay, 24 is top 3. No, 34 is top 3. Tom, please count. 34 is top 3, but what they've actually got is 31. Okay, so what I can do is then add them together. The last 2 races, ladies and gentlemen, were 67 to 33 in favour of Geek for Life. There we go. Unbroken have 1 GP to basically win. Okay, let me quickly sort one thing out. King trying his hardest not to repick and manages to nearly repick twice, but let's see. MC3 coming out. A track to favour the daisies, probably, for KD's sake. You can actually see a daisy bagging. I'm not sure if Frozen's changed his combo. Nope, Frozen hasn't changed his combo. Oh, that's brave. They've gone 3 runners and Misdre, I think. But, will it work or will it end up being a silly play, I think is the big question. We're seeing reds get thrown towards KD. Oh, and a red actually doesn't connect with KD. It connects with Misdre. Not Misdre, Nico, sorry. Misdre hidden behind. Luke smashing him! Oh, that's how to play. Well, that's not how to play, hitting a wall. But, definitely an interesting race so far. Going into this last lap. King having a spam to potentially get golden. No, he gets the blooper. My favourite item. There's a shock. Dodges frozen, actually, but I believe also dodges one of the Unbroken players. So Unbroken could have had an okay race there, actually. A very good race potential, but... Unbroken lost. They lost that one by 2 points. 24 to 26. Okay, so rather interesting, but Grumble Volcano. Grumble Volcano. Unbroken down 4. That is including missing player points, though. That's if they get 12 from missing player, which I believe it is. I'll have to reconsult the rule set for that one, but... King with his shroom. Could be good for him if he can take the shortcut. Gonna be attempting, makes it. He is now in first place. Got to hold on. We can see that Hakeem there in a dodge. Not sure what King's doing there, but hasn't worked out for him. Losing a bit of time. One of the daisies actually made the rock. And not the respawn, the rock. So, good on them. On the other hand, it is mainly G4L up here. They have to dodge or catch up somehow here, Unbroken. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Getting towards the last few spots. Looks like Unbroken might actually get first. Unbroken could get decent spots, actually. No. No, it looks as if the daisy on the line may have got fourth. May have. Okay, that's definitely a eventful ending, but let's see. What was the event for? No, Unbroken lost again. 22 to 28 in that occasion. Still though, holding on to that bonus point right now. Okay. Peach Beach coming in here. Let's see. King getting a golden. Oh, okay. King not losing his golden there, but a bit lucky. KD with a TC, though. He's going to have to golden away from that one. Looks like King could get into... Oh, no. Okay. Had to go a bit wider there to avoid Nico's banana. First place currently going to Unbroken. Can that change? There has to be a shock. There has to be a shock to help Unbroken here. Or are they literally just stuck? Oh, King gets sniped by his own team. Come on, the shock, yes! Knew it. Knew there'd be a shock. KD coming in. This could be the race they need. This could be the race that Unbroken need to keep that bonus point at least. That is the point, the race they need, yeah. We're going to be seeing a 29 to 21. I think. Let me quickly count that. 29 to 21, yeah. So, if Unbroken win the next race at all, they can tie. I'll quickly mute myself again for a second, but I'll be back. Yoshi Circuit coming in for Unbroken there. Let's see. Can Unbroken actually win this? It's their pick. King slowing down, trying to use his reds, I believe, to get the better of someone. Mizdre actually falling off, though, so maybe Mizdre's been told to go for shock. Those reds are hitting his own team. Oh, dear. Okay, so Unbroken not in the best of spots, but always the potential for a dodge. Always the potential for some points to be scored. Going into lap 3. KD coming up. King has a golden. This could be the item to end the war. Gray also with a TC. That's not going great. And that dodge could secure a bad last race for Unbroken there, yeah. Is it enough to stop them getting bonus point? I don't think so. Hang on, of course it is. Of course it is. Let me count this though. 14, 25, 40, 40 to 10. 40 to 10. Unbroken missing out on a bonus point. Very unfortunate there, but they were so close. They were 2 points away, and then that happened. That is definitely not what some may have been expecting. But considering they were going 4v5, that was definitely a good attempt. Oh dear. But yeah, thank you for watching Unbroken Geek for Life. Like I say, definitely a good attempt from Unbroken. Maybe a few misplays from Geek for Life. It would have been a bit clear. Would have been a bit cleaner of a win if they'd have not had some team kills. But we've been saying that for a few, like the last season or two as well now for Geek for Life. It's just these team kills and these silly plays. They're good players, but they make these silly plays and it doesn't help. But hopefully we can get you more. I'm not sure if there's going to be any more this weekend, but we'll see. But I've been Stunky. Thanks for watching this, and I'll see you next time.